Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to my time to journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. Sometimes when I'm using a journal and making a journal and creating a journal, it provides a background or a foundation for another journal. That just happened to me in Junk Journal July. I had been making a tree journal that morphed from lots of other things, and I made a Van Gogh page on accident, and I wondered if Van Gogh had been in Yosemite, what would he have thought? Let's explore that idea, okay? Okay. I got this great book on Amazon the other day. It's a journal, but it's got great paper in it, and I probably will cut it apart, so don't be alarmed if you see it coming around. Here is my box of paper that I am determined to get through. So my first go at this is Van Gogh, because he's the one that started it. And I'm looking for pastels, going through teeny tiny minute pieces of paper that I've had for 20 years, some of them, but you never know when they're going to come in handy. Old journals that I started. Wheat. Wheat. Why would someone cut out a picture of wheat? I did several years ago. Wine labels from Israel from years ago that I can't part with. And treasures and things that don't belong in here. And the box is overflowing, but it's a good bit of overflowing, I think. So, Van Gogh. What if Van Gogh saw Yosemite? This was all born out of a phrase I said the other day on one of my videos that said, gosh, what if Van Gogh had seen Yosemite? And I'm like, whoa. So I've come up with 30 other names of all kinds of people that I don't know about, people that I do know about, inventors, women, men, painters, it's a wide list of people, just people that I wanted to know more about, people famous from history, or that I didn't know about. And I do a lot of learning by journaling, and whether I'm undiagnosed ADD, I don't know. I don't think so, but I remember things. I know I had bad comprehension as a kid, and so I learn about things if I write them down and or art about them. So a lot of this is going to be collage type spreads, because I need to get rid of that box of paper, because another one's brewing on the right hand side of my desk, and I'm just going to be buried in paper. That's what's going to be on my tombstone. She's buried in paper. Anyhow, so when I found this piece of wheat, I don't know where it came from, a magazine from somewhere. I'm like, wheat fields, swirls, Van Gogh. So then it started swirling around in my head, no pun intended. Should I do pastels? Should I do the swirls? Or should I do wheat fields? Now, what does this have to do with Yosemite? Well, Van Gogh would have brought in his pastels or his wheat, even though there's no wheat in Yosemite, but there is grasses down by some of the lakes and things like that. That's what's catching on fire. Anyhow, so I made some blobs. I didn't want perfect circles, and then I made some swirls. And put the wheat in the middle of the field, or in the middle of the spread. I had to cut it because this is the first page and I can't already start my lumpy left. Yes, my book is washi taped down to my desk because my good clips are somewhere and I can't find them right now. It's okay. So this would be like Van Gogh's paint palette if he was sitting on the edge of Mono Lake, or down by the Truckee River, or down by, Bridal Veil Falls, or watching some bears cross a path. This would be his pastel palette, and I'm sure it would be infused by gold from wheat. So this would be the palette that Van Gogh would use, in my opinion. I cannot tell you how much fun this is. I've missed collage, so collage, here we go. And then I cut out some tabs that I have a tab stamp. And I'm going to use that like wheat or swirls and identify whoever the person is. And that's probably all I'm going to do. I just want color. I just want pretty paper. I just want pretty spreads in this journal. So I'm cutting out the extras on the edge and calling it a day. Well, no, back up. I decided it wasn't colorful enough, so let's add a little bit of colored pencils around the swirls, around every object, and just kind of, it doesn't even really show up on camera, but it does add a little bit more texture to it. As if our swirls and wheat weren't enough, we need some more. More is more. More is better. That's what Bai Bun always says, more is more. So I'm taking a page out of her book, although I think I've always had this page in my book too. Anyhow, fun, fun, fun. So stay with me this month and let's see what else happens in Yosemite. Thanks for watching. Bye.